Hello there. Thanks for tuning in to Ernie's Attic, the Eclectic Collector, where I collect many different things like G.I. Joe, Star Wars, trading cards, Hot Wheels, you name it, and I probably collect it. So, part of my collection is also fixing and restoring some toys. Came through my Hawk River Challenge figure that's been loose. Wasn't played with that much, but if you notice here, it's got a lot of that pleather that's fallen off and it's almost see-through. No, in fact, it is see-through. So I'm going to just try to see if I can fix this up. I'm going to go ahead and try using acrylic paint with a brush. And I'm going to also use, as a finisher to protect the acrylic, I'm going to use some Mod Podge, which is holding up the vest. So I'm going to see how it turns out, and then go ahead and follow along. If you like this type of content, please hit the like. If you want further stuff like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you get to see all of my videos. I was a little bit of a layoff. I just finished having shoulder and bicep surgery. So I'm a little bit crippled right now, but I will do my best. This is the jumpsuit that came with the suit. Now this is in great shape, so I'm not going to really do anything with this. Same with the boots. Good shape. They walk fine. They're comfortable. All right, so, but this is definitely not okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start by unzipping this. And then I'm going to tape off the zipper just to kind of keep paint off and just kind of keep things neat and clean. Doesn't have to be perfect because you can probably guide the brush up to the zipper and not get any paint on there. Okay. Tape wants to fold on me. Okay. Let me do the other side. This was one of the newer, more modern figures. Came with a raft, oar, and some accessories. And it did come with a flocked head G.I. Joe, which is in decent shape, but his flocking has to be somewhat touched up, and I'm going to go ahead and do that on a later video. Not that you guys probably need to see another flocking video. There's so many. Toy Tinker Tim, Skunk Works, Skull Reviews, Paul Knapp, all those great guys that I've been following for a while have great channels, and I've learned a lot on their channel, and they seem to be really great guys and stuff like that. So hopefully I'd like to meet them someday in person. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get some paper just to kind of drop some paint on here. And I'm using Master's Touch, and it's medium yellow. I'm probably not going to need that much. That should probably be enough. I'll leave this here in the background so you guys can see that. Lay down the Mod Podge tape I'm pretty much done with. Let me move that out of the way. I got two brushes here. I'm going to start with this one. So this one's going to probably cover more area, and then use the finer brush for the edges and corners and stuff like that. All right, well, let's try it out. Never done this before, so I have seen some guys repair pleather before, and I guess this is kind of like a pleather material. I mean, it definitely has some some type of a coating on this, and I could see it already kind of absorbing into the material. And what's nice about the acrylic is that it keeps some elasticity to the material. And then and you don't want to put a lot, you want to put it just enough so that it's absorbing into because there's definitely little holes that you can see. They're like little pinholes. And then I'm going to do one coat and then go from there to see how it filled in. And it may need a second coat. I'm not sure. I mean, the less paint used, to me, in my opinion, would probably be the better idea. But we'll keep going just on the top part. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away and come back when this is a little bit more complete, so you don't have to see me do this whole process. I don't want to bore you guys. So let me just fill this in so you can kind of see how it's looking. It's looking pretty good. And there's other types of acrylic paint, or brands, I should say. There's Liquitex, which I was thinking about getting, but I already had this because I do paint as a hobby here and there, not all the time, but I like abstract paintings and stuff like that. And once in a while, when I get the urge to be creative, I go ahead and paint. This is looking pretty good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut you guys off right here, and then I'll be back. So it's 3 hours later. I let it dry pretty well. It's definitely going to need a second coat, but you can see right away a huge difference in the material. It does go through the material because this material is like ribbed. And I also realized that you want to go ahead and make sure you tape around the label because it does seep through. And some of it was going on the back of the label and staining it. So, as long as you get, cleaning it with water right away, it'll come off, since acrylic is water soluble. Once it's dry, forget it. But either way, so I'm going to go ahead and do the second coat and get back with you guys. All right, take care. So I did the second coat, came out great. But like I was saying earlier in the second intermission, the paint was going through. So I'm thinking, to make this look even better, I'm going to do the inside of the actual vest. And I think that should do the trick. And then I'll finalize it with the finish coat using the Mod Podge. But you can see on some parts, because the material has fallen off, it's also fallen off on the inside. So I think to preserve this and restore it, I think it's best to do it from the inside as well. All right, so let me do that. It's just going to be painting, so I don't need to bore you with that. I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, thanks. Okay, so good results. I'm happy with it. This thing looks almost brand new for being repaired or restored. So today I'm going to do the Mod Podge as a sealer and finisher. So I did one coat, I did a second coat, and I did an inside coat. So between each coat took me about 15 minutes. So I got 45 minutes into the painting of the vest, roughly. It might have been a little bit shorter than that, but I'm just kind of estimating. The first time I did check it, it was like 14 minutes. But that was the first initial, and then it went a little bit quicker. So right now I'm going to do the Mod Podge because it is a sealer and finisher, and that's going to protect it, hopefully, long term. It is pliable, so it's not like stiff or anything. It kind of feels the same as it was. And I'm also going to put the Mod Podge inside of the vest as well, so that hopefully the color doesn't bleed onto the figure, because I don't know obviously how this will react. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do light coats. You don't want this to bubble up, because obviously you don't want this to be too thick. So I'm going to be spreading it on, putting a thin layer. I'm not going to do multiple coats. I think one coat is going to be sufficient for sealing this paint onto the vest. I will do the Mod Podge on the inside as well, so it will get a full coat. It's spreading nice and easy. You can see it's a nice thin coat. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the process, and I'll come back when it's done. Okay, here are the results. This thing came out nice, really nice. It's got a nice solid color to it. It's still pliable like before. The inside came out nice. It's all nice and dry. It's not tacky. It's not sticky. Came out really nice. All right, so let's put it on him and see how it looks. All right, I'll come back to that. All right, here he is in all of his fashion glory. That vest came out really good. It's vibrant. It's nice. All right, so give it a shot. You know, if you've done something like this before, put in the comments. Let me know what you've done, what you did different, what you think might be better. If you like this kind of content, I'm going to do an unboxing of some commemorative figures next. But if you like this type of content, you know, please hit the like, hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you get all the notifications of my videos. And until the next time, be good, be safe, and take care. Bye-bye.